Hey, Junction City Today fans, I'm Craig Bielik, your host who you see way too much. They really do. I'm on this all the time. I'm like a bad penny in a picnic table cloth, shirt, coming back way too often. But you don't have to worry because you're not going to hear a lot from me today. You're going to hear from Marie and Sherry from the Ogden Pliking Club. Now, I know what you're saying. First off, what in the heck is Pliking? And that's why we have this show, and that's why we have you guys here with us today. Who'd like to start off? What is Pliking, and how do you even spell it?
I can tell you, it's Pliking, picking up litter while hiking, so Pliking.
Oh,
Pliking
wow.
Club.
Wow. And so is it exactly like it sounds? You guys go out and you hike and you pick up litter as you go?
That's exactly what we do.
No
it's
kidding.
Fun.
No kidding. You guys you're getting rid of the paper trail, so to speak.
That's right. And there's a lot of paper on our trails, unfortunately.
Really?
But we do enjoy being outdoors and picking up the trash as we go.
No kidding. How did this all come about? Where did this start? I mean, it's a great idea, first off. I hike a lot, and I hate litter, okay, like most people. And while you're out there, I would pick up a lot more. The only problem is at my age, it's hard to bend over. Do you have like those sticks
grabbers.
and things?
That's why we have grabbers. There you go.
Good idea. How did this all come about?
Actually, this Saturday will be the 6th year anniversary
No
of
kidding.
a very important event, and I didn't tell you this.
Okay.
That was the day 6 years ago that I met a boy,
Oh, really?
and he happened to be a librarian at Weber State University.
Really?
So
he was a young man. He wasn't
there you
a
go,
boy.
6 years ago.
Yeah.
Any rate, I came up here and fell passionately in love with Ogden.
Oh, I was going to say with the boy? I was going to
Ogden.
say, wow, this is a way different show than I thought it was going to be.
So I ended up marrying the boy, and I had left my community of more than 35 years where I was very, very involved in politics and environmental issues and looking for something to do in the Ogden area.
Yeah.
So I started this club a year and a half ago with the idea of bringing together like-minded people and creating a community of trail users that wanted to make a difference.
This is really cool. When you say you have a community together now, how many people are involved in your do you call it a club?
It's a club.
Okay.
We have 280 members. We have probably 40 or so that are active members.
Uh-huh.
And we've become really good friends. We go out to dinner, we go to movies, we stop and pick up trash on our way in the door. We can't help ourselves.
Well, now, again, don't apologize. We can't help ourselves. This is a really good thing that you're doing. Is it an organized thing? I mean, is it a little bit of both? People go out and just hike on their own and pick up stuff, or you all go out together and do one trail? How does that work?
We have organized events at least once a month. The next one will be on February 8th at 9 a.m. We will be meeting at Union Station and at the South parking lot. And anyone who wants is invited.
Hey, Sherry, before we go much farther, look, I was going to say, let's get your website up there on the camera, but it already is. And when did you join this group?
Well, in March of last year, I was looking for something to do socially, and I hadn't met very many people here, so I got on meetup.com, and I looked for things that were hiking or outdoors things, and I saw Pliking Club of Ogden, and I saw that they were enjoying the trails and picking up litter as they went. And I thought, that sounds like something I would really enjoy because the outdoors in Utah is so extremely beautiful, and what I hate is to see trash on the trail.
Right.
So I thought, while I'm enjoying the trails too, I would like to go ahead and pick up the trash. And so I got together with this group of people. We picked up, I think my first event was at the Ogden Nature Center. And we picked up probably about 7 large black trash bags full of trash.
Really?
Yeah, and so we definitely made a difference. And I thought, this is something I really like to do. And all of the people were so extremely nice, welcoming. They enjoyed being outdoors, and so did I. So I thought it was a great fit for me.
That is cool. That is a great way to appreciate the environment and improve it.
Yes.
On that side. You already alluded to it, but one of my big questions is how much litter do you guys gather? And, do you keep track of it? That's another
We do.
question, so you can show results.
We do keep track, and over the past year or so, we've gathered more than 228 large bags, as well as couches and furniture and
pools.
shopping carts.
We've had a lot of different things.
We've contributed 460 plus hours of volunteer labor to Ogden City, which they were able to use to apply for a grant. It counts as matching grant monies.
This is fabulous.
So, and it was valued at more than $10,800.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. This is fabulous. I mean,
is.
all of you
now-
guys out there, you know you love the trails. If you
Yeah,
don't
great.
love the trails, then you haven't been out on them enough. That's the
Yeah.
only answer. And you get up there and you got this pristine view of Ogden, and then there's like a can of chewing tobacco or
Right.
something right there. And first off, if you're out there and you do that, knock it off, okay? Don't do that anymore.
Please.
Take a bag with you or put it in your pocket, something like that. But two, there's a lot of litter out there that was unintentional. People's garbage cans blow over in the
That's true.
wind, and it gets scattered and
Here's
stuff.
the thing that's interesting about that, though, is Keep America Beautiful has actually done a lot of research on this.
Really?
And they have posted people across the country, and they have found that the vast majority is actually intentional.
Oh, man.
But the good news is when they started these studies more than 40 years ago, 50% of people confessed to littering.
Wow.
And now everybody knows it's bad. And
Right.
so now, when they actually sit and observe what's going on, they find that 15% of people still litter.
Oh,
So
and the
it's-
other 30% are the liars.
No.
You know,
But
they're
it's
like, yeah,
dropped
I mean, you know.
significantly.
Yeah.
And in addition, the visible litter along our roadsides has dropped by almost 2/3 over the
Oh.
past 40 years. So
You know what?
progress is being made.
This is kind of funny. My wife and I were actually chatting about that a few weeks ago. She was saying, I really think litter is still a problem. But
It
she
is.
says, not as bad as it was like when we were teenagers.
Very
And
true.
there was stuff everywhere with less people.
And Craig, one of the things that we use now to actually collect data is we use a free app that's called Literati.
Yeah.
And you just download that to your phone, and as you're out picking up trash, you can document it by just taking a picture on the app, and then you upload the photos, and it's a global community of people who are like-minded and picking up trash throughout the world. And so you can see where you rank in the world in your trash pickup. You can set up challenges. But the ultimate thing is to gather the data and to see what kind of trash is out there, where heavily trashed or populated with trash areas are. And then this information is kind of disseminated, and we're going to be using it to help Ogden City know where there are issues. And they've been able to do a lot of things with the Literati app. It was started, I believe, in around the Bay Area in the United States. And so we've been using it. We had a litter challenge on Literati that was just for the Ogden area. And we had challenged that there were going to be 2,500 pieces of trash picked up, and we had given ourselves 2 months to do that. Yesterday, we exceeded our goal and picked up that much trash.
And so
So-
for people that will be watching this at a different time, let's put some, when you say yesterday, they won't know what day that
Okay,
was.
so-
But it basically in 2 weeks you met your goal.
2.5 weeks, and we met our goal.
Yeah.
And that's just barely starting getting people to understand what Literati is about and to have them use the app. So it's really fun. In fact, I had a little competition with my sister-in-law. So yesterday we were out picking up trash, and she actually beat me by 1 piece of trash.
One piece?
1 piece.
Oh, come on.
But you know what?
I mean,
In the world yesterday, she ranked number 12 in the world picking up trash, and I was number 13 in the world.
Really?
It was exciting.
so
yeah.
a lot of you out there are like, I could never have world status in anything.
Yeah.
Yes, you
can.
could. Yes, you could. If
Yeah.
you pick up trash, so to rank 13, how many pieces did you have to pick up in a day?
Yesterday I picked up 222 pieces of trash.
Oh, my goodness.
And that was within about a half a mile from my home.
Oh, my goodness.
In an empty field and down the streets. And
Oh, wow.
so that's a lot of trash.
So what's the most common trash thing that you pick up? My guess is cans or water bottles. Is that
We
correct?
pick up a lot of those, but a lot of it is just pieces of plastic or pieces of things. So in my neighborhood, I actually picked up quite a bit of weed eater line, which is kind of weird, but it's not biodegradable. So it's got to come
It's
off.
trash.
It's trash. Cigarette butts. Lots of cigarette butts. And those are not
isn't that
biodegradable
truth?
as well. So
Isn't that the truth?
yeah, we've got to be able to have
Yeah.
just a clean environment. And by picking up trash, it helps with preventing diseases, and it really just makes everything look better,
Yeah, especially our trails. Have you ever found anything interesting? Anything
Oh,
you'd
yes.
like to talk about? Really? Oh, maybe you don't want to talk about it on the television.
We find
but-
interesting things, but we have picked up a few areas that are previous maybe homeless camps and things like that,
Sure.
where we have found a lot of needles and clothing, old clothing,
Yeah.
bags, lots of shopping bags that are used.
Yeah.
But we've picked up a couch and swimming pools,
No, wait.
bike rack.
The little kids swimming pools, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were like, they're like walking around. Here was like this Olympic-sized pool discarded at the side of the highway or
Yeah.
something.
But there are a lot of cans and cups, straws, a big thing. So
Yeah.
there are a lot of just pieces of trash out there. And if you look around, just look down your street, around the curbs, and especially after trash day, not every single thing gets into that trash truck. There's a lot of things
Yeah.
that do blow around.
Yeah.
So without the intentional act of littering, there's still a lot of litter out there.
Wow. Did you guys have any idea this would be this interesting to talk about litter and pliking? Here's the website one more time. Did we get everything in here? Because
Just really quickly, so after a year of picking up trash, we decided to actually work on something to prevent the problem in the first place.
okay.
And so we do
Reduce.
have a litter awareness program right now on the Ogden City website,
Yeah.
which it's ogdencity.com/trails.
Sure.
And there's a survey so that we can see exactly what Ogden residents think about our litter issues.
Yeah.
We also have a poster contest
Yeah.
for junior high schools and service clubs locally. And the posters will be displayed at Lucky Slice Pizza for the month of March.
Down on
Oh, wow.
25th Street.
And
Yeah, Lucky Slice
and
there
the
on
patrons
25th.
will be able to
Sure.
go in and vote for their favorite, and then we will use those posters in
Oh,
our litter
man.
prevention program. So we encourage you to vote for your favorite.
You guys are busy and you're really
we have
helping.
a lot of other fun things,
This
but
is
you can
good.
see it all on our website.
And any age people can pick up and be aware of litter out there. And when you start young, that's why we try to do the poster contest and help people become aware of what is actually litter and what they can do to prevent it and reduce it. So it's kind of great to start young, but I will tell you right now, our ages for the Pliking Club, I would say anywhere from about 17 years old to 75 or 80 years old. We've seen some older
Wow.
people out there. But anybody who uses the trails and wants to make a difference, this is a great organization to become involved with. We have a lot of fun.
Wow, I believe it because you guys are fun and you're fun to talk to. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's edition of Junction City Today. Again, here's the website. Hike, pick up litter, have yourself a fun time, do something for our environment, and but don't ever stop watching this show because that's your priority. Okay, you've got to watch this show
Yeah.
above everything else. I'm Craig Bielik. I've got Marie and Sherry from the Pliking Club with me today. Thanks for watching Junction City Today, and we will see you guys soon, maybe on the trails, huh?
That'd be great.
Wouldn't it?